Hey everyone, what's going on? Lee Taft here with you for Double Dribble Kids. Jason will not be with me today. Jason's a high school strength coach, and they're starting their summer hours and all, and so he got stuck in the weight room, which for him isn't being stuck. He loves it in there. But I just wanted to make sure we reach out, and we have a really great topic coming up that we're going to be able to get to next week. It's just been a couple busy weeks for all of us here, but one thing that I wanted to share with you is so recently I accepted a position as a head boys basketball coach at a school. It's a small school, real close. It's probably 5 minutes from our house, which is great. It's a system that my son is actually in, so he's a middle school student, but so he'll come up through the program. And part of the reason I wanted to do it, first of all, I'm a gym rat. Okay, anytime I get the chance to be around basketball and coach it and help young people become better in the sport and understand it is a great thing, right? I'm just so thankful to be able to have the opportunity. But what's been great is this all just happened very, very recently. So we're on our second week of skills camps. So what I immediately did was implemented week number one, what we call guard skills camp. Okay, so any kids can come. We got boys, we got girls, we got middle school, we got high school. We just opened it up. We didn't charge. All it is, it's an opportunity to start to change the culture. Okay, we're going to learn skills. We went at them with some really good guard skills and finishing moves and how to create separation and how to handle the ball under pressure and how to spray the ball out to the outside once you get a paint touch and get the ball moving. So we're going to do all that stuff. But really what the program needs and kind of the school, I feel there's some really good people there, but in some of the programs, they needed a culture change. And so all we're trying to do now is create an atmosphere where they're excited to be a part of, where they want to be a part of it. So that first week we did guard skills. This week we're doing shooting skills camp. So we're going to learn all about shooting, different ways of shooting, how to get open off screens, how to be able to how to shoot the ball, how to hold the ball properly, how to get, better extension, how to use your dominant shoulder, all these things we're going to teach them, but also a lot of different shooting, techniques and drills and things that are going to get them game ready so that they're able to spot up, shoot the ball, maybe dribble, shoot off the dribble or whatever. And then next week, what we're going to do is we're going to do a transition skills camp. So we're going to teach them all about how to get up the floor, how to advance the pass, how to use your eyes to move the defense so you can advance the pass, how to run the lanes, how to get out. And we're not putting any offense or defense in, nothing, no plays, nothing like that. We're just teaching a lot of concepts, how to have fun with it. We're also every day, and I've talked about this a lot, I have a whiteboard in there, big whiteboard. You can reel it around. And every day I usually put 3 things on there. One time we talked about, language. How do we talk to ourselves after a mistake? What are we saying to ourselves? Okay. The growth versus fixed mindset, right? And then also we talked about cursing, that type of language. We don't need it. There's no need for it because it's showing a lack of discipline, and we want really good discipline in this new culture. We also would talk about hustle. Okay, like we don't, I run it for about an hour and a half, and we implemented a new warm up, which a lot of them haven't done before. Every kid gets a foam roller, every kid gets a green mini band, right? And then each kid gets a long super band. So we take them through a preparation period, right? So so the hour and a half goes like that. It goes really, really fast by the time we go through everything and we get them going. And so each day we meet at the board and we talk about 3 primary things that we want to discuss. And it has to do with building a culture. Okay, stuff they haven't had, stuff they're not used to. And we want to take the program from being me-centric or I-centric to we-centric. And you might be the best player, but that means you've got to get everybody else involved and everybody else better. And you got to talk to them during practice if they're struggling, or if you got on a teammate because they weren't hustling, and go up to them afterwards and pat them on the back and say, hey, we're in this together. I'm reminding you, we don't walk, okay? We don't hang our heads, we work hard. So again, we're trying to build this atmosphere where it's fun. And believe me, it's starting to pay off. It's only been 4 sessions because because yesterday was Monday, right? It was July 4th, and we still went in for any kids that could come, because a lot of kids are just hanging around anyway. So we've had that, and then Wednesday and Friday we'll go. So it'll be 6 sessions at the end of this week, coming up. And what's happening is, because we're holding them accountable to being happy, to having fun, like we're getting them out of the way. Like if we do little scrimmage situations, I don't put any offense in. I just talk about concepts of like get out of each other's way, create space, create gaps, let them go. And when that happens, you be ready. Search the ball with your hands and your eyes. Be ready, because when the ball touches your hands, now you want to take advantage of, if you have an open shot, or if there's a closeout, penetrate and just start to learn what each other likes to do. Learn the style of play that your teammates have, because sometimes you might want to pass and cut, but if you know your teammate likes to cut, shot fake, and drive middle, don't cut in their pathway. Just wait, give them maybe a 1.5 second count, see what they're going to do, then go ahead and go through. So we're just having fun, we're learning. And the biggest thing is we're starting to see right off, because I've even had some parents who've picked their kids up and say they're just so excited about it. And we haven't done anything other than trying to have fun and make sure that's an environment they want to be with. So anyway, and then a lot of this is when we get back, when Jason comes back, we're going to talk about some competition and different things that we can do to make sure we have fun and active practices and training sessions, and make sure the athletes are involved. And that's the main thing. Keep them involved, let them know it's okay to fail. And that's another big thing on my board I wrote is, we want to embrace and accept the mistakes that are going to happen, because they're going to happen. And I led by saying, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, especially early on here, because I don't know you that well. I'm trying to earn your respect by working hard for you and showing you that I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to be prepared and be ready. And I need you to do the same. And we all have to understand that the mistakes are going to happen. And when we have these mistakes, let's embrace them. Okay, let's understand them, and let's see if we can resolve why the mistake happened, but not be afraid of it. Because if we're afraid of it, we hold back, and then the mistakes kind of start to pile up subconsciously. They get bigger and bigger, and because we never really finish the job. When you make a mistake, finish it. Okay, let's figure it out. Let's get it solved. Okay, so anyway, Double Dribble Kids is coming at you. We're trying to get families and communities, and especially kids. Bring the youth sports back to them, and high school sports is youth sports. Okay, we're not pros, we're not college athletes, we're high school youth athletes, and we need to make sure from 12th grade all the way down to kindergarten that we bring youth sports back to our kids. So I appreciate all of you. I'm so excited. I'm going to keep you posted as to how this program goes, and hopefully over the years we can bring a really nice, strong program to our community here, and hopefully we can share ideas that help you with your community as well. All right, guys, appreciate all of you. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks now.